Oh my god, I'm freezing. Yeah, Paul, can you turn off that air conditioner? I'm so cold. Oh my god. Welcome back to Tried But True. I'm Jasper. This is, episode 4. I really hope you enjoyed that cold open. Get it? Because it was the opening and I was cold. Yeah. I'm going to be so honest with you. I thought of that joke on my way here. Because I decided after last week, well, it was last week, but after last episode, 2 weeks ago, I was going to do cold opens instead of like the intro music. Then I do an intro. So we're doing cold opens now. And that was the first one. And it's very cerebral. And if you didn't get it, sorry, read a book, I guess. If you didn't find it funny, it's not because it's not funny. It's because you're stupid. God. I'll be so honest, guys. I have no energy at all today. Like, I have such a massive headache. And actually not funny, but like, I am actually not cold at all. I'm actually quite hot in here. It's actually quite hot in the studio most days, but especially today. And it's like not a hot day. I think they might have the heater on or something already, which is insane. Hey. Actually, no, I'm going to not mention that just yet. Again, going to turn off my phone, although I am expecting an email. So if we cut, like if a segment ends and then in the next one I'm really upset, I'm really happy, it's because I got an email. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. Anyway, yeah, much like the last episode, I am so ill-prepared. Like, I wrote a note, again, sorry. Sidetrack. I'm sitting down this episode. I know last episode I stood up and arguably it was better and I should stand up more and actually enjoyed it more. But to be fully honest, there's people across from me in the studio, in Studio 1 to expose where I am. And yeah, I just don't want to talk to myself, even though they're also kind of talking to themselves, but they're two people, so they're talking to each other, so it's less weird. Even though it's not weird at all. I don't know why I'm being weird about it. You know what? After I cut this, in the next segment, I'm going to be standing up. Maybe I'll stand up right now. No, I can't be bothered. Okay, anyway. As I was saying, I am ill-equipped and ill-prepared. Because last time, I think I said I didn't have my glasses on my iPad. Same thing now. What's different this time is I have lip balm. I'm not going to put on lip balm because I have lipstick on. Actually, I don't have lipstick. I have like a lip stain, I guess. Not a lip stain. I don't know. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to start breathing into the mic. Also, another sidebar. I listened to the last episode because I'm a narcissist. And I moaned a lot. So I'm going to do my absolute best not to do that this episode. Because no offense to the listeners, to you guys, but there's not much that I need to be moaning about on here. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that serious. I keep touching the mic. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I am yapping about nothing. Anyway, so as I was saying, ill-prepared. My notes app is literally about 15 words, and my the most thought out segment I have was that cold open, generally. And like, you know what? This is me hooking you. Also, by the way, I don't know if I explained this. Well, it's not like, I know insider terms. Hooking is just like in radio or like anything like that, where they say something so you watch more and you like wait till that segment. Like, they'll hook you in for a segment. So, like, what I'm doing now is I'm telling you about what we're going to talk about in order to make you want to stay and listen to it. Or skip to it. Anyway, this is I'm going to read out the entire note. Pod Ep 4. That's the title. Cold open. It's so cold in here. Intro. I have nothing written. Stand up. Nothing written. Bible explain that. Info dump. Nothing written. Put you on. Nothing written. So yeah, the intro is what we're doing now. I just yap for 20 minutes probably. The stand up. Okay. So I'm going to explain it more in the segment, but basically the other week, I was like talking to my friend and we were like going back and forth, like trading insults. Like, it was like banter. And she goes like, oh, You're so funny, you should be a comedian. And then I said, you know what? I should. So stand-up is very simple. The segment is literally me doing stand-up. Only I haven't prepared at all. And I've never done stand-up. I watch some stand-up, but I'm not like a stand-up comedy enthusiast. So yeah, I think that's going to be like a 5-10 minute segment where I'm just trying to do a stand-up like gig or whatever, but it's to you and I haven't prepared and I have no jokes. Like generally I have one joke like in the chamber. Anyway, and then info dump, if you remember from Ep 2, I just talk about something that I'm passionate or interested about for a while. That time it was like a WWE show. This time, no idea. I have not thought about what I'm going to talk about yet. Oh my. And then put you on, like always, I recommend songs, movies, TV shows, blah, 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 that I've been consuming that you should too, because they're really good and I have excellent taste. Also, I didn't write it down, but we might actually do the segment where I ask the audience questions, because I thought about that after episode 1. Because yes, we do have a live audience. I know you can't hear them. We don't have the mics on. They're all good. Last episode, some of them were a bit bent out of shape because we forgot to feed them or whatever. But they're all chill. They've all got their rice. I keep touching the mic, but I don't think you heard that one. Maybe you did. Yeah, but they're all good. They're all happy. They're all smiling. Paul, that one's not smiling. Yeah. I don't care if it's in the middle of the show, Paul. Can you please just deal with it? Oh, sorry guys, that's Paul. He's like kind of like the assistant. He kind of like does all the stuff I need. So really it's Paul's fault that I'm not prepared at all. And Paul is not a fictional person, and I don't know where that rumor started. Paul is sitting right there. Well, he's not sitting there anymore. He's actually in the crowd. Okay. Yeah, do his face now. Yep. Ooh, that's gonna bruise. Ooh. Okay, thanks, Paul. He's good. Come, sit down. Yeah, you know, Paul. He's great. Actually, I met him when I owed money to the mafia. Sorry, that's a lie. I don't know Paul from the mafia. Paul is not from the mafia, guys. Anyway, love Paul. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, a segment where I give questions to the audience. Maybe, if we have time, which we probably will. Last time I said the episode probably is only going to be like roughly 30 minutes, and then it ended up being an hour. So this time I'm actually going to overpromise. We're going to do an hour 30. And then if it's anything less than that, woo, that's the crowd going wild. I don't know really what they do when I leave. They kind of just hear when I get here, and they hear when I leave. I don't really know what happens. Like sometimes when I walk in, there's like a murmuring around them, but then they all like when I look at them. And then other times they're just stony-eyed. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe they're just like, they missed me because like I don't know, I'm kind of like the mother, like not gay mother, like actual like gave birth to them. I think no, I don't think any of them are my actual relatives, but does that matter? No. And this has been 10 minutes already and I haven't actually said anything. Okay, yeah. What's happened in my last fortnight? Not much, honestly. I know that's bad to say. Oh, actually, no. I think I mentioned last time I went home for a few days. Great. It was fine. It was chill. It actually was. I needed a bit of a break. You know what I mean? Because, like, still kind of, but less. I feel very, like, overwhelmed about everything. It's kind of bad. Like, I really need to deal with that. But I haven't been dealing with it. I've been procrastinating, dealing with, brother, this microphone is going to get beaten one day. I swear to God. Paul, we're getting a new microwave. Sorry. What was I talking about? I generally have no idea. The microphone just really pissed me off. Oh yeah, I went home for a few days. I cooled off about the clothing thing. I'm still mad about it, but I'm going to do it for a silence. It's all chill. Yeah. What else is happening in my life? We're going to talk about it more, but I am still in my punk rock or pop punk, whatever phase, but I'm also kind of sick of music in general, and I'm kind of not listening too much anymore. I'm kind of only doing podcasts. But we're going to talk about that at the end. Yeah. What else? I keep touching the microphone. I'm really sorry. I'm like really close, but like if I go back here, you can't hear me. You know what I mean? Like I doubt you heard any of that. Apparently you did. Yeah. Anyway, did I say I have a headache as well? I have a big old headache, so I'm actually really brave and powerful, and I'm empowered. Definitely, I'm fearless. I'm a strong, independent woman when coming here today with my headache. Why do I have a headache, you ask? Because I may have not got much sleep, and then I may have kind of slept in all day. And then I maybe didn't take any medicine because we don't have any. And that's kind of my fault because I could just buy some, but I just haven't bought any because I don't know. Anyway, this has been an 11-minute segment of me talking about nothing. So we're going to go into, what's the next segment? Stand up. We're not doing stand up first. Sorry, I can't be doing that. We're going to do info dump. No, we're not actually. We're going to keep talking. Because I haven't thought of anything, and I'm not going to sit here. Because I feel like I just don't feel well. I want to go home. So every moment I spend in here, I want it to be on the record. So it's not wasted time. Let's brainstorm the next idea, okay? Tell me what you think. Audience, you too. Paul. What? Yep. Oh. I wasn't going to say that. I wasn't going to tell them about that. For the last time, I was not the one who ratted you out. Why would I do that? And then why would I hire you again? Yeah, well, I was going to do that even before that. Yeah, well, I don't even like my mum that much. Sorry guys, dissension on the pod with Paul. Sorry, I just love Paul so much. And I love that he's become a big part of this thing. Yeah. What else? What am I gonna... You know what? I think... Ooh, no, I can't do wrestling 2 days in a... two segments in a row, hey. I can't talk about WWE Evolution and then also talk about Nikki Bella and, Naomi and Jade Cargill. I can't do that, right? I can't. Ooh, I know what my info dump's going to be. Okay, so we're going to do that now by Missed You, Love You. I don't know why I'm saying this. You're going to see me in literally 2 seconds. But I'll miss you. And in case we don't ever see each other again. That's me kissing you. This is going on way too long. I'm cutting it. No, you've actually got to be joking. So I just recorded pretty much that entire segment, or the first 5 minutes, and then it wasn't recorded. Every week, I swear to God, every week, I just don't hit record, or it messes up somehow. Oh, brother, I'm actually done. Can I go home now? This podcast is over. Shortest podcast yet, and I didn't say anything. Why? I'm actually so upset by that. Also, I didn't stand up, so I'm actually gonna... It looks like the people across are leaving, so I am gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up for my right to be here. I keep kicking this goddamn chair. Anyway, I digress. Right, so this segment, info dump, we're info dumping on... I don't know what that was. That was not a drum roll. That was... Star Wars? I don't know. It reminds me of Star Wars. I don't know if it is. I don't watch Star Wars because I'm not a loser nerd. I put those words together. Anyway. Gabby Hanna. I love how I just yawned on mic. Gabby Hanna is our info dump. Now, who is Gabby Hanna? She is a Viner turned YouTuber turned cancelled weirdo turned born again Christian turned Pilates instructor turned... I know. I think I don't know what she does anymore. She's not really on the internet as much. But yeah, she used to be on YouTube, and she did a lot of story times, and she was kind of in the circle of like Elijah Koshi, Tana Mojo, the other one, like, you know, Trisha Paytas, David Dobrik, like that kind of vibe of person, James Charles, like those YouTubers from like 2018, 2019. She was also a musician. I don't know if she still does music. She does actually. It's not as good. I used to love her. I used to actually froth her so much. Like, I don't know. Like, it's before she was problematic, guys, even though she's been problematic the whole time. Yeah, so she did a lot of storytime videos, but they were all like, my psycho roommate, my, like, I think you've probably all seen it. It's like, I feel like it went viral, like, a lot. And it's one of those clips that keeps showing up, but it's like, this is the story of when my mom and dad tried to impregnate me with my brother. And then it's like, the YouTube intro. Yeah, that's her. She also did the, like, spoken word poetry about, like, the mind without the blah, blah, blah. I don't know what the words are. I forgot them, but it's that. Because it was a part of the, okay, that was another thing. So I wasn't really in on it. Like, I didn't know about it, but I knew about it. There was, like, the roast yourself challenge, and that's what that was about. And the front part of that was actually pretty good and kind of funny, and she kind of ate it. But then she went weird and serious at the end for, like, no reason. What else? Anyway. Oh, she also was on Escape the Night. I feel like that's, like, her big drama. Okay. This is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about her dramas and her music, because I actually really like her music. I'm going to talk about the music first. So she has, from memory, 1 album, 1 EP, and then about a dozen singles. Like, the album was 2022. I don't really like that one. That was like when she was like super mega cancelled, and she may have been like very not okay mentally. And like, I'm not here to like make fun of that. I do think we were all, the like YouTube, the community around it and like the audience were really weird, and it was really weird that we were just making fun of her. I say we because I was probably a bit a part of it. But yeah, I feel like I'm not very loud, so I'm going to turn this up. Right, okay. I just thought the microphone was off the whole time, but I don't think it is. Yeah, anyway. So, I just love how I like clearly am talking louder because I don't think I'm loud enough. I was like, oh no, it's okay, but I'm going to talk like this now. Anyway, so Gabby Hanna. Yeah, the album I don't really like. There's like 1 or 2 songs I don't mind, but the rest are like, because they're like very like, you can tell she's not well. And like, yeah, anyway. But like before that, the EP, I think it's called Karma or Glass House. I actually really appreciate that one. It's such a good EP. Like, from memory, the songs are Karma, Glass House. There's other ones, but I can't remember it. Sorry. I also don't have my drink bottle, so my mouth is like really dry, and like, so I'm not going to sound great, and you're going to keep hearing mouth noises because I don't have water to wash it down. Anyway, so yeah, Glass House is so good. Bad Karma is really good. And I lied, she has 2 EPs, or maybe she has an EP and an album, or 2 albums. But the other one is like Butterflies, I think. Like Butterflies from that is really good. Yeah. What other songs are really good? She has one called Call Me Crazy, which is, we're going to talk about that because of the drama, but it's a good song. Pretty cool music video. Like, I actually really appreciate some of her music videos, but yeah. And then, yeah, I'm just talking really quietly, so I think none of this is going to be usable, which really freaking sucks. Or maybe you'll just have to turn me up. Put me on a speaker, full volume. Put me in like one of those cups that so it echoes. Turn off everything else. Even if you're not hearing impaired, get hearing aids, turn them all the way up, put your ear right next to the speaker, and then that's how you should listen to me always. Anyway, so yeah, what else happened? Yeah, so that's the music, but the drama, okay. The highlights are, she was accused of stealing jokes from a stand-up comedian, and her excuse was, I probably heard them, but I forgot about them, and subconsciously I stole them. Then she had one with Ninja. I forget, like, what if Ninja got a low taper fade? That guy, where Rice Gum, sorry. Different person. I don't know why I mix them up. Rice Gum broke her phone because she was, like, filming them or something. And she was like, oh my god, I got assaulted. And I was like, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I forget what happened with that, but that was something. And then the Psycho roommate was a, like, drama as well, because that was a different YouTuber called Jessie Smiles, who, like, her side of the story was very different. I was like, no, if anything, Gabby was the Psycho roommate. And, like, yeah, she, like, full on trashed her. Like, she had multiple videos, and they were all my psycho roommate. And she was, like, making them when she was still living with her from memory. Yeah. So, that was the whole thing. And then she, what else happened? Oh, she went on Escape the Night. And apparently, like, that was, like, a YouTube show when they were doing YouTube shows. Like, does anyone remember that in, like, 2018? Where, like, a bunch of people just got, like, shows. Like, Liza Koshy got, like, a sitcom. Drake Rosefa got Escape the Night. I forget what the other ones are. Those are, like, two main ones in my view. Yeah. So she was on that, and apparently she was an absolute nightmare on set. Like, she complained about the food. She was really difficult to work with. She skipped costume fit-ins, and then she complained about all these things. Like, she was like, oh, my costume didn't fit, because she didn't go to the fit-ins. And then she got cancelled for that. Surprisingly, the person who got cancelled, not Tana Mojo, who didn't do anything wrong. I love Tana Mojo, but, like, she's done some weird shit, right? Some weird stuff. I didn't swear. No one told Paul. Make sure they don't tell anyone. And if anyone even whispers that I even maybe cussed, you know what to do, Paul. Get them. Anyway, Gabby Hanna. Sorry, I don't know why I keep yelling. Gabby Hanna. She also, I keep, like, holding the mic as if it's, like, talking to me. Actually, give me 2 seconds. No, never mind. I'm good. Yeah. So, next drama was she apparently spread a rumor that Trisha Paytas had a STD and gave it to her boyfriend at the time, who was, like, that old guy who was with David Dobrik, and he's, like, now, like, on TikTok Live all the time, and he's really weird. Well, let's be honest, everyone who works with David Dobrik, himself included, is weird. But yeah, that happened. And then that's when she made the song Call Me Crazy, which is about Trisha Paytas and that relationship. Only Trisha Paytas, like, was really offended by it. It's like, yo, can we not do that? Like, leave me alone, please. And then, yeah. What happened after that? Yeah, she made that. She kind of got cancelled for it. And then this is kind of when she got her podcast as well. And this is where all, like, the high school bullies. I can't say the whole quote, obviously, because I can't swear, and I never would swear. I never had sworn, haven't I? And if you disagree with that, Paul's going to pay you a visit. Aren't you, Paul? Damn right he is. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. This is not a good episode. Hashtag worst episode. Hashtag tried but true party is over. Remember that hashtag whenever someone got cancelled? That's what the thing was. Is blah 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 party is over. Gabby Hanna party is over. Happened about 3 times. Yeah. So Trish Paytas, she then really shut me up, which I forget that. I think that was about something too, but, like, I don't remember. And then she kind of went. I think something happened, and she was not okay mentally. Like, fully not there. Like, not to insult her or anything, but generally just the way she was acting, the erratic behavior, Like she was making like 10 TikToks a day at least. And she also did the babies are dying in the street. I wish I could sleep. I wish I could sleep. You know how that was like a drinking game on TikTok? Yeah. So that's her. Yeah, and then she had the thing where someone like broke into her house and was like, "Oh, I don't know who you are," and like was asking for directions or something, and like lied to her and was like filming her in her own house. Like it was really creepy, and like, yeah, that was like actually like it was really strange of them to do that. And then she disappeared for ages, I think like a year, and then she came back and she apologized for everything. And when I say everything, I mean she literally said, "I'm sorry for everything I've done," more than like, "I'm sorry for this, this, and this." You know what I mean? And I think, and then she moved out of LA and moved back to her hometown, I think. And now she like does Pilates and she sometimes performs. I think that's the vibe. So yeah, that's the Gabby Hanna drama. That was such a bad info dump. That's okay. That's like how I actually talk to people. Like if you get me on something, like on a topic, that's how I talk. Like I have a friend who like I always pretty much like whenever I go to like a bar, like this pub, and she's there, it'll always be like, "Oh, hi," and we'll be like kind of quiet. But then we'll like both go outside or something, and then she'll be like, "Oh, how you been?" I was like, "Oh yeah, good." And then because I've been there for a while and I've indulged in what you do at a pub, I'm like, "Well, actually, this happened and this happened. Oh my god, and this and this and that, and oh my god, this." And it will literally be about random stuff like Gabby Hanna, like wrestling, like my personal life, which I'm not going to go on a rant and info dump about here. Sorry, guys. I am not going to trauma dump on pod. Sorry. You're not going to hear about my traumatic childhood. Wasn't that traumatic, actually. Like, yeah. Oh my god, I'm about to do it. You know what I just said? Shh. Sorry. I'll be so honest. I moved somewhere in this recording. I've stood up. You'll never know when. Because I made it really... It could be any of the times I've paused and be like, actually... I could have moved any time during then. Or I could have just moved right then. You'll never know. But yeah, so now the mic keeps flopping sideways. I'm sorry, guys. I'm actually so tired. Like, I don't have any steam for anything. But that's the Gabby Hanna drama. And I don't think I'm going to... Like, there's not much else I can talk about. Oh, she dyed her hair a bunch. My favourite hair was when she was blonde bob. That was my... Actually, no. Not like full bleach, like roots. Like, highlights bob. That's my favourite haircut of her. Least favourite was when she did green. Green was not good. And then like the grown out era. That was like when she was sick. So I don't really blame her. Anyway. Get ready for stand up. Get your... whatever you take to a stand up. Woohoo. Alright guys, so before I start, I'm going to set a 5-minute timer. No, I'm going to set a 10-minute timer because I'm yapping. So we're setting a 10-minute timer and I'm going to stop then. Okay, so I'm not going to drone on. I'm being nice to you guys. But yeah, okay. So, yes, thank you. Okay, crowd. Can you not cheer yet? They can't hear you. We're gonna... yeah. Well, you're not going to be able to hear. But imagine the crowd is going wild. They are. But like... So you've got to cheer too. And I mean it. Like, go... Woo! Jasper! 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 Do all that. Don't heckle me. Someone just walked in. LOL. Someone just walked in and I was doing the cheer. But I was like fully like... animated, like pumping my fist, and they just walked in and they saw me and then they backed up. That's so embarrassing. I'm actually gonna cry. This freaking mic. Sorry, guys. Sorry, chat. But yeah, okay. So we're doing it now. Pretend and okay. Welcome to the stage, Jasper. Woo. Ah, guys, how's your night going? Yeah, it's a cool one tonight, isn't it, mate? Yeah. Reminds me of this one time I was outside and it was cold, mate. Yeah. Saw this chick, bro, and she could tell she was cold too. But I could have cut glass with those nipples. Yeah, mate. Apparently, I'm a straight he, him, male, no pronouns, stand-up comedian. Apparently, yeah, bro. Yeah. Girls are crazy. This one time, I like totally gaslight a chick, and she was like, "Yo, you're gaslighting me," and I said, "Yeah, someone had to. You weren't hot anyway." Because when you light something, it gets hot. Sorry, I'm laughing because it's so bad. Okay, I'm gonna skip to the joke I kind of thought about. You ever stop at a stoplight and the pedestrians start going, but then they do that little half run, they look like they're running, but they don't actually run. They're probably slower than if they just walked. Yeah, mate. Yeah, that's kind of like a girl. No, it's not like a girl. I can't make another misogynistic joke. Fuck. Yeah, mate. That's kind of like when I'll be honest, I didn't think of a punchline. It's kind of like when oh my god, I thought, okay, this is something I point out all the time. We're breaking character. I'm not, so I'm the timer. But whenever I am with someone new, or with someone who I haven't been in a pedestrian stop at or whatever, at a stoplight, I'll be like, yeah, it's kind of funny how they do that, hey? And oh yeah, true, I've never noticed. Haha. Or I'll talk about when you press the pedestrian stop button and it's feels so rude and embarrassing because why am I stopping cars? Why am I so important that cars have to stop for me? It's kind of like that vibe. But I don't actually have a punchline other than, oh, look at that. Because guess what, guys? Spoiler alert. I'm not actually funny. I think at best I'm witty. Anyway. By the way, it's only been 3 minutes. Hope you're enjoying this bloody stand-up. Yeah, mate. Airplane food. That stuff's gross, hey. It's they feed us slop like we're astronauts. He's so right. Yeah. You tell him. I don't know who that is. Yeah, mate. Cheers. Yo. I can't think of any others. Yo. When I see a gay person, I think, ew. Not because they're gay, but because why do they all dress like that? I don't know. No. Ooh, polyamory joke. Polyamorous joke. Yo, you ever see a guy with multiple chicks on his arms? They're never hot, are they? Those are ugly hoes, aren't they? Yeah. And these ain't much better. Pepperoni face. Yeah, mate. Yeah. You're so right. They're always ugly. Do you know what that voice is reminding me of? It reminds me of my brother when he's been stupid. Yeah, mate. Yeah, you're so right. That's how he sounds when he makes fun of me. Fuck. This is a horrible segment. I'm sorry, guys. Are you mad? Are you mad that my stand-up is really bad? I swear to God, I thought I would have at least one funny joke. Okay. Yo. I don't know. Again, I don't know why this is a straight guy. Wait, oh my god, hang on. I know I don't have long, and the time is still running, and this is really not interesting for you guys. Guys, I'll be honest, I'm looking in a group chat where I sometimes send jokes. Okay, I've got a bit. Yo, I saw that Robert Irwin Bond's ad. Hey, Amber, yeah, got a rig on that. He's got a rig. Hey. Full disclosure, I saw that and it really wigs me out, but that's not the joke here. Yeah, got me thinking about the Irwins. Hey, kind of crazy that they all love animals. You know, like surely there's. I reckon, right? This is my theory. Okay. There's a third one. Okay. You've got Bindi or whatever her name is, Robbo, and then you've got Brandy. Why Brandy? No. And then you've got somebody, Xander or whatever. I don't know why Xander is the name I come up with. Yeah, mate. And I reckon he's really indoorsy, and they just kept him. They just kept him inside, or he got bit by, and he's the one who got bit by a spider, and they never mention him because he's bad for the brain. Yeah, mate. That's what I think. Yeah, that's so funny. They probably do. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can hear that voice. I think you can. Sorry, I also have a bad nose. Paul, can you get me some tissues? Last time I said, can you get some tissues? Oh, I just said I have some issues. No, I said tissues. No, I didn't talk about misuses. What? Sorry, guys. Okay, we still have 2 minutes 30 on this stand-up bit. Yeah, bro. My girl, she's so crazy, dog. Yeah, bitches are crazy. Yeah. Yeah, bro. She's so crazy that when I cheat on her, she gets mad. But I'm an alpha male, bro. I love how this bit has just turned into me playing a misogynistic character who's not funny because I can't actually be funny right now. Yeah, bro. She crazy. She wants to break up with me or something, but who else is gonna make my sandwiches? Yeah, women make sandwiches. Yeah, get back in the kitchen. Yo, guys. Where do women belong? The kitchen. Yeah, mate, the kitchen. Woo. Yeah, she talking about salaries. She should be making salads. Because it kind of sounds in the... Yeah, bro. Yeah. Sorry, the voices got mixed up. Woo. He's my favorite character I've made up, by the way. Love you too, Paul. Paul's not a character. I'm not a character either. But he's my favorite. Sorry. This is only funny to me. This has generally been 10 minutes of nonsense. Alright, guys. I can't even think of a joke to steal. This is a horrible, horrible, horrible episode. I can't believe I'm actually gonna send this and it's gonna be posted and you're all gonna have the chance to hear it. I don't think you're gonna be here still. My nose is so crazy, I'm sorry. Yo guys, I got sick the other week and my girl said I had the man flu. But yeah, I did have the man flu because I've got a cold on my brain. Because women don't have brains. Women are stupid. Yeah, stupid. That's a woman who hates her own kind for some reason. That's bloody I'm so sorry, I just like sniffled into the mic. That's bloody, you know, the woman, the Trump supporter. Never mind. Oh my god, I'm so. Okay, thank God. Thank you. Hope you all had a good night. Yeah, I love you. Can we be friends? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, let's go play golf. Woo. And that was that segment. I'm gonna do the last. Oh my god, this may be the first ever 45-minute episode. We may hit our actual target. Woo. Okay. We're gonna hear this music one last time. No. Well, it's like the second last time. It's the predominant. I'm so tired. My words are nothing. This is a. Realistically, I should be re-recording this at a later date, but I'm not going to do that because I would have to ask to come back in here. I don't want to come back into uni unless I have to. Oh my god, we're going to talk about that in the next episode because it's not comedy. I just said in the next episode. I meant like right now. So I don't want to come. I have to come back to uni on Thursday anyway. So, wait, no. It's Friday, isn't it? Because this isn't pre-recorded at all. Again, if you want to disagree with that fact, I'll call up Paul, mate. Yeah, you call up Paul. Why are you still here? Because I thought I could stay. Well, yeah, you can, but like, do you have to be on the mic? Yeah, I'm not really on the mic. I'm kind of behind the mic. Because you couldn't be bothered to turn on another mic to do this bit. Yeah, okay. Thanks, bro. Sit down. Okay. See you next episode, because I'm going to return. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Yo. Oh my god, I'm actually insane. Oh my god, what's his name? What? You don't know my name? Yeah, I know your name. Just tell the audience. No, I don't think you know my name, bro. I do, bro. Nah, bro, you don't. I do. What's my name then, bro? Say my name, like Destiny Child. It's Destiny's Child with the apostrophe. No, it's Destiny Child. Yo, bro, that's what I said. I don't know. This voice is actually kind of turning maybe into a different accent. It's gonna be like this? No, oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm messing the accent up. It's slowly morphing into like not the right accent. Because it's not meant to be an accent, it's just meant to be a voice. Yep, yeah. I've lost it. I digress. What is this segment about? Oh yeah, I have to come back. What am I talking about? I have to come back to uni on Thursday. Yeah. Yeah, because I have a class. I think I have 2 classes actually. Boo! I hate having multiple classes. But one of them, I actually do need to dress to impress the game and also in reality. Because last time I didn't go as I wanted. And like, yeah, I just need to strut it because they can't think I look like that. I can't have people thinking I be dressing like that regularly. So yeah, I'm gonna eat it up, but I'm not coming in to record because that's too much effort. It's too much effort. I found the voice again. I'm not a voice. Yeah, I'm not a voice, bro. Sorry, we never discovered what your name was. Hey. Like at all. Like what chat, if you know this guy's name, they probably do, eh? They probably do, because you don't. Shut up. I know your name. I just want them to know your name too. I can't just tell people their name. That didn't make any sense. You're losing it, bro. You're losing the plot. You're losing the plot. Shut up. Hey, you just sound exactly like me. That was a good impression, bro. Thanks, bro. This is a very like visual bit. Oh, that's what I've been thinking about. I really want a camera in here. Like, I really want to be filming these and putting clips out, but I don't think any of this is clippable. Anyway, I digress. Put You On, that's what we're talking about. So yes, punk, rock mainly, or pop punk, whatever. But I am listening to other stuff as well. Sorry, I just got a message from someone who has not messaged me in a year and acting like I... Yeah, so I have been listening to some of that still. I've been mixing it up with more genres, but like that's still the heavy one. But I've also been mainly listening to podcasts. And when I say podcast, I mean podcast. I've been listening to Nobody Asks, which is hosted by Eden McGovern and Lockie McIntyre. Oh my god, I started a couple days ago, and like I've already listened to like 15, 20 episodes. And they're really good. Because I listened to the first one because I had Mitchell Coombs as a guest host. I was like, well, and like I kept seeing clips of it. So like, well, I want to try it out, but I like in case, like I want to listen to the Mitchell Coombs episode because I know I like Mitchell Coombs. So then if I like that episode, I'll listen to the rest. And I listen to the rest, and it's really good. But I have been listening to music as well. Well, literally like today, I really got back into Doja Cat, mainly like That, feat Gucci Mane, Kiss Me More, feat SZA, Addiction, Alone, Scoop, which is actually Lil Nas X featuring her. I've also been getting into like, I don't know, like dancey, like club songs kind of. They're not like club songs, but they should be in clubs. So it's like I Don't Feel Like Dancing by the Scissors, Don't Stop Moving by S Club. A lot of Troye Sivan. I got back into Aretha Franklin. Bluest Flame by Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. It's pretty good. I do think it's kind of brain rot, like not brain rot, but like hypnotic in a bad way. Like I feel like that song's dumbing me down, but I like it. Oh my god, Taylor Swift, I Can See You, her best folk track in my opinion. Also like 80s and like 90s like pop, I guess, I don't know. But like You Spin Me Round like a record, that's more punk and like new romantic. I think it's more punk than new romantic. On Our Own by Bobby Brown, that's like R&B. The Goonies Are Good Enough by Cyndi Lauper. Heaven Is a Place on Earth. I love Belinda Carlisle from the Go-Go's. I also love the Go-Go's, but I love Belinda Carlisle. Like, oh, like Leave a Light On. Heaven Is a Place on Earth. Circle in the Sand. Summer Rain. Great songs. Ooh, Sweet and Slow by Teenage Jones. I'm really getting into Teenage Jones. They have some really good music. Like good songs. Grow Up by Simple Plan. That's technically like kind of pop punk. But like not really. It's more like Industry Plan. I don't think Simple Plan is Industry Plan, but like they're like, I don't know, they just give more that vibe. Big time back into Teen Jesus and the Gene Teasers. Especially like Lights Out, and I Used to Be Fun. Potion by Dua Lipa and Young Thug by and Calvin Harris. Underrated song, and I forgot about it because long-time listener Greg, he I talked about him last time. He doesn't want to be on the pod for some reason, but yeah, Harry, he just loves. He doesn't love, actually. He sent a message to me and he's like, I hate Calvin Harris. All his songs are trash. He ruins everything. And then I was like, go. We Made Love. Potion. The other one he did. Also back into Gym Class Heroes. The Fighter. Ass Back Home. Viva La White Girl. It's Okay Just This Once. Ooh, Between Friends. I really got back into them. Like Bruise. Drive Over Me. Eyes on My Baby. New Ones, American Bitch and DJ. Diet Pepsi. I love that song. By Addison Rae. Strawberry Kisses by Nikki Webster. Peach PRC. I love Peach PRC so much. I don't think I've mentioned her yet, but she's amazing. The songs I'm listening to right now: Loved You Before, Time of My Life, Secret, and Like a Girl Does. Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac, I'm kind of getting into those again. Minority by Green Day, I'm not listening to it a lot, but I like it. But some of it, I know. I have to think about it and listen to it more to be like, are these lyrics weird? Because off off the bat, they do sound weird. Because like, I want to be the minority is a strange lyric. But like, I have to think about it more. Because I doubt Green Day are like, I want to be black. Or I want to be gay. Even though I'm pretty sure the lead singer is gay. Or queer. Dixon Dallas, I think I've talked about them before. Susie and the Banshees. My favorite punk band. One of my favorite bands of all time. Oh, I also really like musical theatre. Like, I have not watched many musicals or like live musicals, but like I've also kind of been in that space. But What Is This Feeling from Wicked, obviously. Stick to the Status Quo from High School Musical. It's the best song from the entire trilogy. And then Tell Me Ernest from Death Becomes Her. Oh, I haven't watched that musical and I really want to because I love the movie and I love the songs from it. I don't want to listen to them all, but the ones I have listened to are so good. Also, I love how I was like, oh, this is going to be 45 minutes. I just have a lot of songs. Yeah, I think I've gone to that's pretty much every song I've listened to since. I'll put you on. I am rewatching Heartbreak High because the next season comes out soon. I love that show. Oh my god. And the way it's written, generally, like, especially with the Gen Z characters and Australian characters, in my opinion, most of the time, are written shithouse. Like, the way they talk, the way they act, the way they think, the things they do, the way they dress, horrible. Hate it. Like, I'm thinking of, like, Ginny and Georgia. I don't watch that show, but I've watched a few episodes at my friend's house. The outfits, I was like, is this like from 2019? No, it's 2021, 2022. Horrible outfits. Yeah, I can't think of anything off the bat right now. But, like, just some of the way they treat... even, like, one of my favorite shows, Santa Clarita Diet. I'm pretty sure, like, the kids in that are more, like, young millennials or, like, elder Gen Z. But they don't write them well. And they are very dated. I feel like that's what happens a lot in shows. And Dead to Me as well. They do a similar thing. They really date the kids. Like, you can tell when a show is made based on how the kids act. Whereas I feel like that wasn't really a thing as much. Or it was, but, like, not as much. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, in Heartbreak High, the way they talk is so realistic. Their dynamics are, like, realistic. Like the characters. Like, I know a Sasha. I know a Emery. I know a, I don't really know a Harper. I know a Darren. I know a Cash. Actually, I do kind of know a Cash, actually. You know, like, I know a Spider. I know an Ant. I know a Darcy. What's his name? I think it might be Darcy. No, Dustin. You know, like, I know all these characters. I know. And, like, okay, the only thing that's, like, not realistic is that is that they apparently don't have uniforms and they wear, like, crop tops and stuff to school. But that's one of the things where, like, no, it's not realistic, but I wish people dressed like how people dress in Heartbreak High. You heard crazy, but it's true. I wish people were wearing coloured eyeliner like Emery does. Anyway, so that's the show I've been watching. I've also been watching Santa Clarita Diet and Dead to Me. Those are also my all-time favourite shows. I'm just rewatching all that stuff. I think Netflix from 2017 to 2019 in America, brilliant. And then, like, 2021, 2022 on, like, until now pretty much, for Australian Netflix is good. Like, we had Heartbreak High, and then they did, like, the Bonnie Blue stuff, which I haven't seen, but apparently Apple Cider Vinegar is what it's called. That's pretty good too. Anyway, I am We're at 55 minutes. You know what? Screw it. We're hitting an hour today, guys. Actually, no, hang on. Is this our longest episode? Yes, it is. I don't know how actually, no. I have to edit it down, so maybe it won't be 55 minutes. It might be 51. 4:52. I'm going to try and... actually, I don't have any of this stuff to say. I'm so hot. I'm so ready to go home. Paul, pack everyone up. Hey, can I leave? I miss my family. I don't care. I do not care. Oh, you miss your family. So? Guess what? I'm your family now. I'm your family. What? I miss my mummy. Your mummy? Aren't you like 25? Yeah. Oh. How long have you been here then? Like 7 years? Okay, well that's still weird that you called your mummy at like 17. So I think you're kind of in the wrong here. If anything, if I let you go, you would probably cause problems for like everyone around you. What? Wow, you're kind of losing your voice there. That didn't sound like you at all. Sorry. Why are you laughing, you psycho? Because this is the voice and I kind of have to laugh to make the voice. Oh. Anyway, you can't go. Paul, lock it up. See you, everyone. You never turned that air conditioner off.